just start with the Cowboys. What do you want me to say, man? I should have known. The universe knows. There is no reason to have me essentially cheering for the Cowboys last week like I did, man. Ah, gosh. Did all that, hyping them up, and look what happened. Now, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Cowboys fans are the worst, right? I'm sorry. Anybody watching as a Cowboys fan, you guys are the worst. The fan base is the worst. Every year is your year. And I brought all this up in the early episodes. It's time, but now with Trey Lance, I think it's time. I think the Cowboys are in a space where I, it it's time to stop. We can't debate whether Dak is good anymore. I don't think that's the issue, really. I think Dak better than Daniel Jones has been? Sure. But to just simply put it on a lack of talent from Dak or just a lack of having the it factor thing, and it just seems to be missing from Dak. I think we're done with that. We're at the point where even if Dak can be good again, I think it's not going to be for the Dallas Cowboys. It can't be. Mentally, the energy exerted from media, fans, teammates, I'm sure, because of the such lackluster play of Dak Prescott has got to be wearing on this team. Year in and year out, you have a good offense. You got good pieces. You've got a great defense that goes out there and gets stops and does all this. And now you got Micah Parsons for the past couple of years. And the Cowboys, every year is your guys' year for 7 years. And guess what? You lose to the 0-2 Cardinals that just lost to the Commanders and the Giants. That's not good. Not a good sign as a Cowboys fan that a team that just beat two or that just lost to two of your in division rivals fall or you fall to them. It's not a good sign. The Cowboys. I say all this because if you watch the game, you've seen the way it ended. Dak throws a pick in the end zone with about, I think, maybe 4 minutes or so left. And it's tough. It's tough to see it over and over again. And I feel like Cowboys fans need to know this. It's time to move on from Dak. Take a page out of what the Chiefs did and really work with Trey Lance. Look what Jordan Love is doing. I'll get to Jordan Love in a little bit, but look what's going on with Jordan Love, right? Just take Trey Lance, give him as many reps as you possibly can. I understand this is still a good year. This is one loss, and you can rebound from one early loss to a bad team that you didn't take seriously, okay? You can do that. That's not right now. The reason you guys lost this game, the reason the Cowboys lost this game is because of Dak Prescott. And this is exactly what everybody / Cowboys fans or whatever, this is what you guys were worried about. Okay, let's look at this. 25-40, 250, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Tony Pollard, 122 yards. Cool. Looking here, it looks like everything's hitting, right? But when you watch the game, you see Dak playing and scared. It's the Cardinals, and Dak is still out there playing scared because you were down the whole game. I don't think they led the entire game. No, they didn't lead the entire game. They scored 1 touchdown. It's time. Dak, ain't it? And the mental scarring, just the scar tissue from being the Cowboys quarterback, I think is the main reason that it's time to move on from Dak. I think if I don't care if the Cowboys go and win the Super Bowl. If they win the Super Bowl, it'll be fine. But anything less than winning the Super Bowl, and I think you have to do something else besides Dak because I don't think anybody else can take another year of dealing with this. Not them fans for sure, because they have to deal with him not being good, but us as the public and the media having to deal with the constant droning of the Cowboys' chances to win a Super Bowl just for Dak to choke it off every single time. It's just like it's built into his brain now that they can't succeed. Like, this is all people are gonna talk about for a week is the Cowboys, the Cowboys, the Cowboys. And I think rightfully so now, especially for all the people this past week that have been talking about how what's going on, like the pressure's on Dak, and look what happens when the pressure's on Dak. He can't handle it, and that's been shown time and time and time and time again that Dak simply cannot handle the pressure of being the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. And who can? It's going to take a very rare, special type of person to take on all that entails being the Cowboys quarterback. And I think Dak has just got beaten down and beaten down over the years, and it's over with. So that's my thought on the Cowboys game. It just, at the most inopportune moments, just giving up plays on defense. You could tell the defense is hurt by Diggs not being there. It's not like they just threw the ball around like crazy. They still ran the ball a lot. It's just the Cowboys just inopportune to, at the worst moment. What does Stephen A say? At the worst moment possible. Well, it should be like this. For the Cowboys, at the best possible moment, they will do the worst thing every time. And that's just what the Cowboys do. That's what they've done. Doesn't matter how good of a season they've had or how bad of a season or mediocre. It's the same thing every time. At the best time, they'll do the worst thing. And a lot of that is on Dak. Sorry, Dak. Sorry, Dak fans. But does he have skill? Yes, he has skill. But he ain't got it. Okay? He don't got it.